Hey everybody, WCWABossman here, and this is my Night of Champions review. Everything might not be in order, but you'll get it all. The first match of the night was for the Unified Tag Team titles. It was Chris Jericho and a mystery opponent taking on Legacy. Chris Jericho's mystery partner turned out to be the Big Show, and they retained the titles after a decent little match, with the ending being the scariest part, with the Big Show basically sitting on top of Cody Rhodes and bending his neck back in some sick version of the camel clutch. Second match of the night was for the ECW title, Christian taking on ECW champion Tommy Dreamer. This was, of course, a match that the crowd was really into because this is where ECW, the original, was based, and Tommy Dreamer was coming back to Philadelphia as the ECW champion. Both men were basically given standing ovations by the crowd, and after a good little match, Christian defeated Tommy Dreamer to become the new ECW champion. And in my opinion, from the looks of it, this was Tommy Dreamer's last match. I say that because after Tommy Dreamer was pinned, Christian celebrated, got off the ropes, waited, and hugged Tommy, and then bolted out of the ring. After that match, we had the six-pack challenge match, which was Kofi Kingston defending the U.S. title against Primo, Carlito, MVP, Jack Swagger, and one more person. I can't believe I forgot who it was. But Kofi Kingston ended up retaining. I think this was the right move. This was an interesting little filler match and did its job. Like I said again, Kofi Kingston retained. After that, we had the WWE title match, triple threat between Triple H, John Cena, and Randy Orton. And Triple H came up second, John Cena came up first. Randy Orton really made him wait. And this match was pretty okay. It didn't beat WrestleMania by any standards. But what really was the thing that scared me the most in this match was the ending, where Legacy came out and DiBiase took Triple H, Cody Rhodes took Orton, and DiBiase beat up Triple H outside the ring. Cody Rhodes tried to get one up on Cena. Cena kind of turned the tables, had him up for an FU, and Orton pulled out the RKO just as Rhodes was on Cena's shoulders. And with that RKO, what happened was, as soon as Cena hit the mat, Cody Rhodes, of course, hit the mat, but Cody Rhodes landed on top of Cena's head, which, in my estimation, could have very easily broken Cena's neck. And whoever thought of that spot was dumb, because I would never in my wildest dreams ever think about a spot like that. After that match, with Orton retaining, we had, I believe, one of the women's matches. I think it was for the women's title, Michelle McCool versus Melina. This was an interesting little match, with Melina and Michelle McCool going out there and proving that the WWE Divas aren't just for looks and could actually wrestle. and I really liked this little match, and Michelle McCool retained, which actually surprised me. The next match after that, if I'm not mistaken, was the WWE Divas match between Mickie James and Maryse, which Maryse put up a pretty good fight, but Mickie James ended up hitting her DDT and becoming the new Divas champion. The one thing I forgot to mention was that CM Punk, after the first match, did the greatest heel promo I think I've ever seen. And if any of you get a chance to watch the replay or watch it on some website, do it. And for aspiring heel wrestlers out there that are looking on learning how to do great promos, watch this promo. This was amazing. After the Divas match, we had Dolph Ziggler taking on Rey Mysterio for Rey Mysterio's Intercontinental title. And to be honest, this match surprised the daylights out of me. Dolph Ziggler did an amazing job working with Rey. Rey made him, of course, look like $1,000,000. Dolph came very close to becoming IC champion. I see that in his future. But for tonight, Rey Mysterio came out on top. Another decent little match. And then for the main event of the night, we had CM Punk versus Jeff Hardy. Now, I know a lot of people, there were some people out there that were upset that, that CM Punk and Jeff Hardy got the main event slot for out of the two world titles. But to be honest with you, CM Punk and Jeff Hardy had a lot more pop, and the crowd was a lot more into it than they were Cena, Triple H, and Orton, because they've seen this 80,000 times with Cena, Orton, and Triple H. And this match for Jeff Hardy and CM Punk was really good. They fought tooth and nail, and CM Punk did all the things, all the signature things a good heel's supposed to do in this business. He put Jeff Hardy on the offensive for a lot of the match, turned it around, almost beat Jeff Hardy quite a few times with a few near falls, got frustrated, went to take his belt and go home. Jeff Hardy caught up to him, threw him back in the ring. What ended up happening there was Jeff Hardy ended up getting a quick twist of fate after Punk was arguing with the ref, and hit the twist of fate, the Swanton Bomb, and got the clean 1-2-3 victory over CM Punk, and Jeff Hardy is the new World Heavyweight Champion. Another thing I'll mention was that Edge did a video package response to Chris Jericho saying that he wasn't worth it as a champion. He wasn't worth being one half of the World Tag Team titles. And Edge talked about the seriousness of his injury, but how he will use Chris Jericho and his anger towards Chris Jericho as fuel for him to come back from this hellacious injury. And with that, I can only say that, no doubt about it, Edge will be coming back as a face, which I think is a great move. All in all, I really like this pay-per-view. out of a possible 10, I would give it maybe a 7.0 to a 7.5. And this has been WCWA Bossman, and I'll catch you all next time.